Mr. Richard, because I was homeless and I want someone to feel sorry for me. Fuck that. Get up your ass and get to it. First of all, my name is Mr. Richard, and this is the Rich Get Richard. And like I stated before, yes, I was homeless twice. And now I'm a millionaire who owns a successful real estate company, but I make money in all ways. In all ways. Always. You know? So, if you want to learn something, and you want to learn how I did it, stay tuned. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to teach you the ways. Because if I can do it from homeless twice, you can do it. No excuses, right? Right. All right. So, like I stated before, my name is Mr. Richard. I own a real estate company in Tampa, Florida. And yeah, I had very humble upbringing. I was homeless twice. You know, first time I was homeless, I was like 8. My father, my real dad, and my stepfather got into it. And my mom was like, yo, let's just leave. I was born in Louisiana. It's like, let's just leave. Let's just get the hell up out of here. We packed up this little old, ugly Fleetwood wood grate on the side station wagon, and we got the rolling. And my stepdad had a job lined up, but he didn't have any money. We had to wait 2 weeks to get into this apartment. So the apartment wasn't ready, so we just had to go camping for 2 weeks, right? But we made do. We persevered and we pressed, right? Went to high school. It was okay. Wasn't the smartest kid. I was gifted in mathematics, but I had like severe reading issues. I couldn't read to save my life. I still struggle with reading, but it just wasn't my thing. I just didn't really like school, you know. So I job to job, living in my mom's house, and me and my stepfather just got into it one day, and I was just like, yo, I'm out. I don't have the time to deal with this. I'd rather struggle than be stressed out. I'd rather be broke and struggling than be stressed out. That makes sense? So I left. So I called my brother and was like, yo, I'm on the way. He said, I got a 1-bedroom apartment. I said, I don't care. I'm coming over. And I slept on the couch for a little bit, like a week. And I was like, yeah, it sucks. So I was walking back and forth looking for a job because I didn't have a car. So I seen a little baby crib mattress like right next to the dumpster. So I picked that up and I took off the sheet and I put like a little sheet over it and I put it in this closet. And I slept on that, feet hanging off and everything. I slept on that for like 6 months. Yeah, so I mean, you ever slept on a baby crib in your brother's closet on the ground? You know how embarrassing that is, trying to bring some girlies over, trying to get your Mac on? Shit ain't happening. They're like, I ain't laying on that shit. I didn't expect them to, but you know, I was thirsty and they had the Gatorade. I was trying to get to it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I tried. It wasn't happening. So I went to college for a little bit before this incident with my father, and it just didn't work out. But I was in Walmart and I seen an individual I went to college with, and he quit school to go to the military. And I seen him, he had a buggy full of groceries, and I was just like, man, you living the life, man. You got all this money. I said, they're paying you good up in there. He's like, yeah, I went to the Air Force. I was like, how you like it? He said, I love it, man. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I said, you don't fight wars and shit like that, because I was scared to get my ass blowed up. I wasn't having that shit. So I went to a recruiter and I was like, yo, I don't want to get fighting the wars, all that other kind of crap, which all that stuff's overrated. Some of it is. I'm not trying to downplay the military and wars and casualties and shit like that. lost a lot of good friends doing that stuff. But man, a lot of that stuff is it's more reactive than like scary. You know, like if someone busting your house right now and wave the knife at you, are you scared? No, you're not scared. You just react. And that's how it is over there. After the fact, it's like, what the fuck? But now, like at the moment, you know, fear, it's either, typically fear is in the future or in the past. It's rarely in the present. Little nugget knowledge for you. Take that with you. So went to the military, and I had to get a security clearance because I had so much damn debt. Student loans, my mom put some bills in her name, my name, my sister put a credit card in my name. I didn't even know I had this crap. They said, yo, you gotta get this debt out of your name or we're gonna kick you out. I said, yo, this is all I got. You know, I ain't got no other choice. So I pretty much ate beanie weenies and bologna sandwiches, saving up all my money. I never ate out. Never. My first like 3 years in the military, didn't eat out. And all I did was save that money. And I paid off that debt. Then I saved that money, and once I got to a certain point, the debt was paid. But I still was living conservatively. I still was cheap. So what do you do when you know, you got money sitting in the bank? Now I got $1,000. I ain't got no bills to pay. So what do? You got to put that stuff up, man. And I always hear people say, oh, you need to invest. Fuck, I don't know. Invest in what? So I go to the library and I say, yo, well, I need to learn how to invest. So, oh, that's self-help. And I said, okay, cool. It literally, I swear to you, it was like a movie. I was just like this. Give me everything. And I fucking sat my ass down for like 4 months. And that shit was boring as hell, but I did it. So I just started getting audio books because I can just listen and drive, but I hit it hard. I listened to all that crap. And every one of those, you know, Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman, Courage to be Rich, Financial Freedom, you know, all the books. I read them all. I'm not gonna go into detail about them, but I read them all. And it was like, I didn't read them all. I read a lot of them. And all of them talked about real estate. All of them. That's all they talked about. Real estate. Stocks, real estate. Bonds, real estate. Oil, real estate. You know, penny stocks, real estate. You know, some form of flipping cars, real estate. Being conservative, real estate. Like something along that line. They all kind of hinted at real estate. So I said, well, screw it. That's kind of where I need to be. But, you know, I didn't have enough money for a down payment. So a lot of them said stocks too. So I started buying mutual funds. I called, this back in the day, you had to fucking call people. I called every damn brokerage house at the time. This 2006, physically called them on the phone. Yo, Charles Schwab, my name Richard. I need to open up an account. How much you got? $4,000. Click. Fuck. Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Vanguard, T. Rowe Price, all of them. Physically call their asses. Only one person messed with me, T. Rowe Price. I still got the count to this day. That was like 14 years ago. T. Rowe Price, send me some money, man. Send me some merch. I've ripped the hell out of y'all. But anyway, that's another story. So then I saved up all that money. And so I saved up that money. And then I had to go fight a war, which in Iraq. And it wasn't bad, but it, you know, it was just an experience. But a lot of people talk about wars as they're bad, but military people in the military like them because you get tax-free and you actually get paid more to get shot at. They call it hazard duty pay. You literally get $250 to $300 more a month just for being shot at. You probably thinking $300 a month to get shot at. Fuck that. But to struggling military people, yo, give me the check. I'll take it. Hazard duty, hostile fire pay, That's extra $1,000. I mean $500. Family SEP, you get paid $300 just to be away from your spouses. And then you get like $3 a day for toiletries. You get tax free because you don't get taxed overseas. Shit, that stuff's all adding up, man. So I saved like 10 grand over there. You know, I still had my stocks, my mutual funds, like 10 grand. I said, yo, now I'm finna buy a house. I had 3 roommates. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me a house. Y'all wanna move in with me? Sure, man. Call him the guys, like, yo, I wanna buy a house. I said, oh, you a veteran? Yeah. I got $10,000. You don't need it. You got to put nothing down on it. Zero. BA loan. Right. So what I do with my $10,000? I don't give a damn what you do. So I bought the house. My mortgage payment was $900. I rent out all 3 rooms, $500 a piece. At $1,500. I make $600 a month just to live in my house. I said, shit, I can do that once. Let me try it again. I called the guy. It was a female. I forgot. Miss Martha. Miss Martha. Shout out to Miss Martha. I said, yeah, can I buy another house? Said, yeah, you need 15% down. That was the magic number back then. This was like 07, 08. 15% down. Okay, cool. I'll get 15% down. This one house, $40,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Somebody got divorced and they had to sell it on a short sale. That means they were selling it at a loss to the bank. I get more details on that later. And I said, what they owe on it? They say 75. I was like, they selling it for 40? So I know at least it's worth 75,000 because they paid for it. So I bought it for 40. I put 15% down of $40,000. I forgot, like 8 grand or something like that. I think I fixed the roof and painted and put new floors in it. Hell, I just sold that one for $130. I'm like 4 months ago. But I rented that one out for like $900 a month. My mortgage on $32,000. My house payment on that $32,000 was $380. And I was renting it out for like 8.25, maybe 900 or something like that. So it was like a $500 spread right there. So I was getting $500 for that one. And then I was getting, plus $1,600, plus $1,500 minus the $900 mortgage. I made $600 on the last one. That's $1,100 for nothing. So, save up that $1,100 every month. So I marked it. I need another 15% down payment. Okay, cool. Found another house. The next house was one of my biggest spreads. I paid $140 for it. I put 50 in it because I had some money saved up from another flip that I did, but I'm kind of skipping some details, but I'm just kind of giving you the gist of how I did it. And flipped, not the first house with 3 tenants in it. I flipped that one. I made like $50,000 off of it. So $50,000 when I sold it. I took that $50,000 and put it into this next property. Paid $140 for it. Put 50 in it. $15,000 down or something like that. And I saved that just from rent. Sold that for like $340. So that was about $140,000, $150,000 profit. So if you're tracking, I mean, that's like 3 deals and that's almost $300,000. You know, pretty simple. Then you start getting into like rents, buying duplexes, triplexes, quadruplexes. I don't really fuck with 5 units because you got to put like 20% down and it's considered a commercial loan and there's more stipulations. But yeah, you just, and I did that one before I was like 2008. So, young and broke, just being conservative and not spending all my money on dumb stuff. I drive a Honda, millions of dollars worth of assets, drive a Honda. I do like nicer things, but you don't really need them. Just be conservative, have a plan, you know, and stick to it. And I just use real estate when I get that rent check, or I get rent checks, buy stocks, buy bonds, buy mutual funds, flip, whatever you into. You want to buy Pokemon cards? I got stacks of Pokemon cards in there. They say they're going up. Bitcoin and Dogecoin, they say it's going up. I'll fuck with it. Comic books, they say it's going up. I mess with it. Baseball, basketball, football cards, they say it's going up. I mess with it. So you just constantly buy assets that put money into your pocket. And that's what an asset is. Anything that you purchase is gonna make you money. A liability is you purchase it as it's sitting there, is it taking money out your pocket? That's about as simple as it gets. So just remember that you need to be acquiring half your paycheck, 50% of your money, you need to be acquiring assets. Always. And if you ain't, you fucking up. I'm in somewhere in the range of like 60 to 75% acquiring assets. Like I pretty much live like a nomad. I'm always broke on paper. I'm always like, man, I need $40 for gas. But you got tons of money in the bank and in investments, because if I keep it in my hand, I'll spend it on something stupid. So figure out your little system to where you can do that too, and I'm sure you'll be financially free and probably a millionaire one day. You introduce yourself to me and you be like, yo, you changed my life. I'm waiting on that one. I only need one. I'm waiting on you. Don't let me down. I'm Mr. Richard. Hope you enjoyed this. And that's how I did it in a nutshell. Kind of rambling now, but I go into more details in some of these other videos. They should be popping up on the screen now. And in the middle is the subscribe button. Hit that and come along this journey with us and yourself and me. You have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll hook you up, man. I got you. Mr. Richard, I'm out.